Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. And I must say, I really do like this game. This is a good game, but did you see the dev diary today for when I'm making this? I'm looking back at it. It would have been yesterday's for when I think I'm going to be releasing this. Diary for Imperator. And yeah, I'm sure the good people at Slitherine don't like that I'm doing this, but I'm under no contractual agreement. Wow. Okay. If you've been following along, looking at the Aggressors Rome, but look at this, and yeah, we can look at the eye candy, and the eye candy's cool. Having the pyramids here. That's really cool, and we can talk about. There is a fair amount of depth with Aggressors Ancient Rome, but you know, wages and whatever. But what really was catching my eye was, since we've been playing the Ptolemaic Empire, and I don't know what they're going to continue to call it. And of course, it's moddable. Okay, I know it's moddable. But they're calling it Egypt, and that's maybe what everybody knows it by. But you know, I love that it's the Ptolemaic Empire in Aggressors Ancient Rome, and there's space for both of these games. It isn't either or, but I so want to play this. I so want to play this. If we view, okay, we can't get, but look at that. You got Egypt here, Cyrenaica, Kush, the Dodi, Hodians. Never really heard of those guys. Sort of read about it. But you got Nabatea here, which you have in many of the games. But you also have Judea, which is an inland power, which it really sort of was. Really didn't control the coastline. It's sort of now there are at one time, not I don't think now, you know, in the time frame that they're looking at, but at one time there were two powers, two countries. There was Judea and there was Israel, and they both existed at the same time, both Jewish states. And we today often confuse and call either one both, you know, both terms. But at one point there was a Judea and Israel. But modern day Israel is obviously more coastal. You can even see it here on this map. Then, because you know this is all the West Bank here. That, oh, it's all, you know, Arab territory, or look here, it's there. Now, of course, Judea here is going into Jordan, and you remember, this is all sort of Jordan, if you will. Or this is all sort of, but there's the Jordan River, and this is Trans-Jordan, Jordan on the far side of the river, so modern day. But, here we are looking at this way. Okay, Egypt is a very large region, one of the integral things. The population is mostly concentrated in thin strips along the Nile. And I will today be using 2 terrain map screenshots for each section. So you can see how, whether these are even passable. I'm sort of guessing no. And I think, you know, Giza is in a ways, I think that's maybe stuck a little bit more out in the desert just to get it out there. And here's Cyrenaica. You know, is sort of a province looking there, so maybe you can enter that as a desert something. But you can see a few countries have such extreme social geography as Egypt. The Delta is one of the most fertile places on the planet and has often been referred to as the granary of the Mediterranean. But this lush agricultural landscape transforms into a desert in an instant as soon as the Nile is no longer near. While Egypt is among the most populous regions in the game, it is also where almost all of the wealth and the people are concentrated in a rather small area, easy to control but also easy to invade, something that has been tried more than once during the many wars of successors already. Egypt is also home to the cultural and religious world that is far older than those currently fighting over its soil. In 304 BCE, this is a culture that still lives and thrives. Okay, now remember, we're counting down. Alexander the Great crosses the Hellespont, over into Turkey. None of these. I guess this, up here, in right about 330. I think 332. So this is not very long after this game starts, not very long after his death. This is a culture that still strives, while there is a country has been under Greek rule ever since its conquest by Alexander the Great. It is no means simply a Greek country. Increasing number of Greek settlers are worshipping not only their old gods, but also the old ones, and in some cases new ones, gods of the Egyptian people. I probably shouldn't read all this, you'll get bored, but talks about Cyrenaica here in the world setting at the time. But you can see the richness of detail as you move to the Upper Nile. You go to the lower part of the map, go to the Upper Nile, but it's up the river. And so Troglodytica. Wow, okay. And now I think we are sort of, well, this may be Kush here, but coming up here, and now so we're seeing the starting country's Kush. This is sort of a Kushite or something region here. Ptolemaic is a tribal Nubian kingdom east of Kush. Okay, Ptolemaic starts independent and on a line. And you have this Dodecastrionos, traditionally a region on the border of Kush, been given as a donation to the temples of whatever, acts as a military border zone. But this is also the other thing that sort of impressed me of what they've done for Crete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 provinces, I guess, on Crete itself. Crete is not primary concern for any of the great powers. Its conflict around the Mediterranean is too large to conquer easily, and yet too unimportant for a major campaign. They instead focus on their naval attention on Cyprus, Rhodes, and other many small islands in the Aegean. So yeah, you got all this detail just on Crete, and this is still a work in progress. I don't know Johann personally. I know him from interacting with him online, and I don't mean just following him. I do mean some interaction. But he is a massive workaholic. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, it's his personality. And so we're looking at all of this going on here. Oh wow, I can't wait to play this. This is gonna be, because when I was first looking at this, I was going, hey, isn't this part of Egypt and Cyprus and whatever? But I'm used to starting later than 304 BC, because here we are at 219. I forget what year we started at. So yeah, I'm just like so want to play this. Okay, let's see.
Yes!
Okay, fair chances, reliable assessment. Let's go see if we can take down their city. Defeat, wow, okay. So we need to take out these guys. Draw, they're doing pretty well. No. Oh.
Yes!
Trying to click the helmet. Yes, there we go. Good. We don't want them founding another city or doing some other things. Okay. Not the best outcomes, not the outcomes I hoped for, but hey.
Yes!
Okay, guys. Okay, you can come down to here, can you? Great. Well, let's click here to go to the next guy. Okay, build a route to there. Okay, that works. Okay, a draw.
Are you ready?
Another draw. Wow, okay. So we got them there. This is, yeah. Uh-oh. We're gonna land our forces, I think. There we go. Dangerous. Okay, well, we're gonna skip that. See if they attack us, but at least we won't lose our troops. If attacked, we are... Okay, I'm looking at our different... We need roads to connect up these places. Okay. We don't really need iron right now, so I don't want to spend... Well, yeah, I don't want to spend gold on fixing iron right now. I want another ship. Proper galley. Don't have enough gold. Oh no, we don't have enough wood. Oh, we need to get some... We need to get this bigger. Because right now it just... Get it bigger and it can include, or get that, and include more woodlands to bring in more wood. Okay, no, I don't want Peltus. I want more settlers. I want to keep taking them. Okay, we're going to get, I guess, from here. Okay, so we'll do that next turn or the turn after, however long it takes. Yeah, take down that Ptolemaic guy. Not Ptolemaic, sorry, Seleucid. Man.
Are you ready?
I don't like Are You Ready? The way they keep shouting that. Like, are you ready to rumble? They think it may be catchy, but... That's alright. For a sort of a shout. Okay. And the other one's coming after me. And we sunk. Good thing we got our guys up. Oh, sorry to see that, Athens. Ouch. Even if we win, it's a bit of an ouch. Okay, offer treaties, Roman. Okay. Good. We wanted to, peace proposal. No. New civilization, meet the Iberia tribes. Okay, they're way up there. Not like we're going to be able to trade with them, I don't think. Okay, let's see what we can do here.
Yes.
Okay. Victory. That's a better outcome than last time. Okay, you guys, health not so great. Let's see, short odds. Okay, defeat. Well, I think we're going to go after this. Their horse is great. Great. Okay, well, you come up in there, protect our people, get ready to assault. That all looks good. We need more wood. Okay. Let's see, if we were to do civil service, that would be helpful. Keep it from revolting and switching sides way out there. On the edge of our empire. No, we don't have enough wood for another proper galley. Well, not this turn. Okay, Blacksmith damage needs a repair again. We have enough iron. Okay, well, we don't have a ship, so where do we want to go with you? Let's come this way. I think I want to build a farm out here to help increase population there. Yes, now we're seeing what the Romans are doing again. Maybe we can trade with these guys that are fighting the Romans. I just don't remember many classic era peoples using axes as combat weapons. I'm seeing it a little bit more, and I'm far from saying they didn't do it. I'm just saying I don't remember seeing depictions of that, and it could be... I don't know. Swords, spears, javelins, slings, phalanxes, all kinds of stuff, yes, but... it looks like Athens fell. These Romans are getting pounded. Carthaginians were the major naval power in the Mediterranean until Rome just really finally decided to build a fleet and really went after it. Or at least the most major in the sort of central western Mediterranean. Because Egypt was at times a major naval power, at least in the eastern Mediterranean. Got to sink each other. Okay, new technology. Amphitheater. Okay. Nice. Military duty, indomitable. Maybe, but not this turn. Trade routes cancel. Okay. Well, mentioning all trade routes canceled, let's look at our trade overview. We could definitely use more wood. They have wood. Stone and iron. Well, we have stone and iron, but we need wood. We could do food. We could do... We're also really running low on coal too. Trading too much of it, I think. Let's do one influence. And we'll do one person. For, let's see if we can do 3 wood. Okay, Pontus, okay, no, not really much we want from Pontus. Okay,
Huh?
okay, you get to hang out there until next turn. Okay, they took down our other guy.
Yes.
Fall back on them. There we go. Okay, victory. Very good. Let's see if we can take the town or the city. Call it a city because it's probably more appropriate. Draw. Not that that's an absolute disaster, but not what I really wanted to have happen. Okay, you just self-heal. You ride around and take territory. Okay, that's good. Denies it to them. If they got any benefit out of it, I don't know. We need more wood. So you can see where we're sort of getting it from. Yeah. Gotta get this larger in here. Did we give them permission to move across our land? Probably don't like that, but okay. Okay, well, let's see if we can improve some of our cities here. What about out here? What if... Okay, they have civil service. We can do defense or stockade. Stockade needs wood, defense doesn't. Amphitheater. Amphitheater increases happiness. I think we're pretty good in happiness, generally speaking. So, yeah, let's do defense. Get that a little better defended. Tarsus here, which is a loyal city, settled by loyal colonists. But we'll still do this to make sure that we are not going to have revolts. Getting more loyal. Yes, since it's bigger, it costs more to do the things. No, I think we'll let that be. Solimus. Trading, yeah, they're doing okay. Don't hardly know how much good these guys are doing us, but okay. Let's see, if we do trading here, they'll stop costing us some gold, I think, so we'll do that. Okay, Alexandria. Let's do philosophy school. Okay. Probably should have recruited more phalanxes or something, but oh well. I wanted to improve some of our cities. It would make sense for them to use axes, but I just don't know. Historically, them moving. Oh, I guess Athens is just about ruined. And you kill off those settlers. Good. Yeah, whatever. Now, something's sort of there. Well, now it looks like it maybe. I don't know. Yes, we want the Romans and the Carthaginians to be fighting. Carthage is sweeping the seas. Okay, good. That's why we needed some more ships. Not that they wouldn't end up sweeping our seas, but we would make them fight for it. Okay, yeah, we have the leadership, just looking other options. Well, public security, 5 turns. Nothing back this way, but didn't think so. Yeah, I like this. We'll do this. Okay, no. Okay, we're at peace with you. Okay, was accepted. Good. That will get us some more wood coming in. Now here, let's build field. I don't want to colonize it, but I just want to do that. Okay, well.
Yes.
There we go, victory, good. You guys. We have the iron, we even have the gold, so let's do that. Let's get these guys in good shape fairly quickly. And up here. Victory. Oh, good, good. Got a lot of wood, gold, even some food. Great. Seleucid Empire was defeated. Okay. So we have got the Seleucid Empire now. That was a major goal for us. Now, historically, the Seleucids and the Ptolemies fought, but also they were often close allies, to the point that very early on, Seleucid himself basically flees into Ptolemaic territory and is given shelter, and the Ptolemies and the Seleucids intermarried at the ruling class level more than once. So yeah, it's sort of an interesting relationship, shall we say, there. Now, but it gives us, yes, we'll do this, we'll repair this instead of have the city abandoned. We'll do the self-heal just to get these guys back to some sort of capability, and since you haven't moved, yes, you guys are all much stronger. This is our only current boat, but at least we can build other boats. So, war goals. Well, wouldn't mind getting Miletus back. We could, oh, and it was, in my opinion, it was two things. One, there was a lot of conflict within the Ptolemaic dynasty. The leaders, kings and queens, pharaohs and pharaohesses, or whatever. I guess pharaoh is gender neutral because it's only male, but even though there were female pharaohs, that they were more in danger from their own relatives than they were from outside powers. It's an incredibly entangled family, shall we say. Yeah, that their internal problems was one of their main reasons for defeat. But I also think the Seleucid conflict was the other one that weakens them so much that allows Rome to come in. Now, there were two basic sort of capitals, if you will, of the Seleucid Empire. One was Antioch here. The other one is, won't let us go over, is sort of Babylon on the Tigris and Euphrates. Defeating this here would leave about 3/4 of the Seleucid Empire intact. Okay. Because this was just their sort of frontier. Fairly quickly after, we're still much earlier, of course. But once the Romans get into this, they push the Seleucids out of any Mediterranean coast. That's pretty easy for them to do. They, for a long time, it's fought over what is today Syria. There are, mostly up in here is client kingdoms of one or both powers that sometimes they switch back and forth. But so the Seleucids hang on for quite some time as a power further to the east. Just don't want them going away from this game without sort of a little bit of a who and what they were. So yeah, so we have that. We have these guys here are sort of friends, the axe wielders. I believe that's more of an, I don't know for sure, but I'm going with that's a sort of, because it's Neptune's trident. I think it's Poseidon's axe, sort of the Minotaur and whatnot. But Poseidon's a very, very old god. But we have this bit of potential here, and then of course we have here. One of the main goals of the Ptolemies was to retake Greece. For a while, they did own, brief while, Macedonia, which I don't really, yeah, okay. Here, and Antigone, because you can see here the Macedonian sort of son that Alexander used. So they briefly ruled there, or while one was up here, another one was down here. Not that it was a unified empire, but yeah, I haven't seen this view before, so we can see all the sort of buildings and mines by clicking on that and moving out. How interesting. Okay. So yeah, we're going to end the episode here. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for liking the videos if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'd love to hear from you. Not hearing enough on these other smaller series from viewers, but I'd like to. Thanks so much. See you next time for more historical gaming.